What's up, pups? How you guys doing? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. With the primary elections right around the corner, frontrunner Donald Trump is really gaining support from the most gullible and stupidest people in America. So to celebrate the fact that he's helping us clean up our Facebook friends lists, I figured a Donald Trump makeup-inspired tutorial was relevant. For those of you who have been living under a rock, Donald Trump is an ignorant man-boy douche canoe who wants to make America great again by running it like it's a multi-billion-dollar company. So here's how you can look just like him. The ego will have to come with years and years of entitlement. To start, we're using a foundation in the color Bullshit. Just make sure to spread the BS all over. Oh yeah, I can feel it and smell it. That is a lot of BS. Now I'm using a bronzer in the color Global Warming is a Lie. Make sure you really cake this on thick and blend it into your overall foundation. Donald believes that global warming was created by the Chinese in an effort to make US manufacturing non-competitive. Even if we ignore the fact that it's offensive to suggest that China would lie about our planet heating up to extreme levels for economic advantage, it's kind of a ridiculous statement since we can literally see the effects. Next, we're using a blush in the color Great Great Wall. Now, it's important to acquire this blush by making someone else pay for it. Trump promises to build a wall on our southern borders, and he'll make Mexico pay for it as well, because no one builds walls better than Trump. Is it Trump who spends hours out in the heat doing manual labor to help build his landscape ventures? Or would that be the very people he's insulting? Trump regards Mexicans as lesser human beings that are meant to be contained south of the border, like children in a playpen. He also suggests that people coming from Mexico are dangerous, drug-addicted rapists. Yet he seems to think that if he were elected president, Hispanics would love him. I'm not so sure. And now we're moving on to our eyeliner. This eyeliner is in the color Thugs Are Running Rampant. Now it doesn't matter if your eyeliner is dark brown or black. You're covered because Trump has racist tendencies when it comes to all races that aren't white. I mean, this is coming from a guy who said, our African-American president hasn't had a positive impact on the thugs destroying Baltimore. Silly Trump. Everyone's an individual. The actions of some aren't the reflection of all. I think of all people you'd understand that, since not every person with money is a dickhead like you. It's not a really even look, but we're gonna keep rolling with it because things don't have to make sense if you're Trump. So now we are using a mascara in the color Cover Your Ugly. As you probably know, Trump has a horrible reputation for insulting women he doesn't like. Looks and weight are the one thing that seem to be Trump's go-to when insulting a woman, so let's make sure to accentuate our eyes so that we look really pretty. I mean, we all know that Trump wants to date his daughter, and have you seen her? It's no wonder Trump hates women like Rosie O'Donnell, Ariana Huffington, and Hillary Clinton. But he really does love his daughter so much. So much. One of my favorite reasons why Trump hates Hillary Clinton so much is that he claims that she was the worst Secretary of State the United States has ever had. He says we lost everything, including all relationships with her in that position. Would she really be a favorite in the 2016 election if she was the worst Secretary of State in the history of the US? Really, Trump? But to segue a bit, Trump also seems to hate anyone in the military who was a prisoner of war, like John McCain. Trump stated that John McCain was not a war hero to him. He says that John McCain is only a war hero because he was captured. But Trump likes people who weren't captured. Ironic, isn't it, that while John McCain was a prisoner of war, Trump was living his lavish lifestyle of dining and clubbing with women. To quote the Washington Post, as Trump was preparing to take Manhattan, McCain was trying to relearn to walk. So, you decide which is more heroic, withholding wartime information from torturers or doing shots with models. We're getting up and close for this part of the tutorial. We're gonna do the eyeshadow next. So we're gonna be using an eyeshadow palette called Egomaniac. Make sure you go very big with your eyeshadow. Just make sure to let everyone know how full of yourself you are. Make sure that you use dark colors because it's important to reflect how black and sad your soul is. I mean, you don't mean business unless you're saying things like, my IQ is one of the highest and you all know it. Please don't feel stupid or insecure. It's not your fault. Or even things like, my Twitter has become so powerful that I can make my enemies tell the truth. Yes, Donald. When you say things like, it's freezing and snowing in New York, we need global warming, we can really see just how big your IQ is. So this last touch is optional for your Donald Trump look. Not everyone needs to follow through with this final touch, but I feel it's important. Perfect. It's perfect. Alright you guys, well I hope that you enjoyed this Donald Trump makeup tutorial. Please take what you have learned, utilize it well. Pretty soon we'll have hundreds of Donald Trumps walking around. If this is the first video that you're seeing of mine, hi, I'm Kayleigh. You should subscribe by hitting that red button right down below and we can become best friends forever. Links to my Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram are also down below. I'll see you guys in a few days with another video. Peace out, Trumps. I mean Trouts. Speaking directly to you now, if you're able to vote, do it. Use your brain, use your best judgment, do not vote for Trump. Do your research, make an informed decision. The weight of the next generation of our country is riding on your shoulders, my friend. Our generation makes all the difference, so let's make it count.